Hey everyone, it's Jen, Strawberry Cream 39. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I thought I would show you how to make these fringe butterflies. Now these are made with die sets from Scrap Diva Designs. I will link the die sets down below in the description box, as well as my referral link. Since I am on the design team, I have a referral link. So if you click on that and place an order, I get a commission, which is helpful to me. So I appreciate everybody who uses that. Doesn't change the price. And also you can use my coupon code at checkout at scrapdivadesigns.com, which is strawberry cream, and you'll save 10% off of your order. So yeah, I had a request for how to put these together, so I thought I would do a little tutorial. I think these came out so cute. This is the small one and this is the large one. So we will put one of each together. Okay, so these are the die sets. And the top section has the dies that come with the small set, and these are the dies that come with the large set. So they're the same, just different sizes. So the small one comes with the base of the butterfly, and then it comes with this fringe layer, which is a little bit bigger, and it goes up higher on the butterfly like that. And then there's this one that is the top layer, and that goes on here. So what you're going to have to do is cut this layer before you put it on, so you're able to see the top layer. That's if you want to use both those layers, and that's what we're going to do here. These are layers for you can use these for the tips of the top of the wings. You can use them for the bottom. I didn't use these, and I'm not going to use them in this tutorial either, but they're an option. And then it comes with two body dies, one that has the antenna, and then the other one does not. So you layer the one that does not on top of the one with the antenna. So you'll have two different colors if you want to do that. And we will do that together. So yeah, those are the dies. And I will show you the paper pad we're going to use today. I just showed this in a recent haul. This is the Park Lane Bright Easter paper pad. This is available at Joann's. It's $19.99, but I did get it on sale for 60% off. Not sure if that deal is still going on or what, but those are the papers we're going to use. So to save time, I did cut out the pieces already. So for the large one, let's do the large one first. I cut out the base piece in a pattern paper and then also in white cardstock, just to layer them together and give it a little more stability. And then for the middle layer of the fringe, I use this cute bunny paper, and the fringe cuts out really nicely. As you can see, this is just one pass in my Sizzix Big Shot Plus, and it worked out great. And then I picked out this paper for the bottom layer. And then for the antenna body layer, I'm using a gold shimmer paper, which I did on these as well. And then a pinkish shimmer paper for the body. And then I brought over an embellishment. Maybe we'll use this too. This comes from this paper pad. And I also cut this out. This is a piece of like a rickrack paper trim though. This is from another die that I had in my stash. I did do that for the large one on the example I had shown you before, so I figured I would do that on this one too. So super easy. You'll just need some glue and some scissors. So first we'll go ahead and glue the pattern paper to the base layer. So just whatever glue you want to use. I'm using my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and my glue press I recently got, and just putting glue all around. Make sure you get the edges so the edges don't pop up. Okay, and then just put that on top. Easy, right? And I got glue all over myself already. I always do. That's why it's great to have baby wipes in your craft room so you can clean yourself up if you don't have a sink right nearby. All right, so there's that. Very easy. And just make sure it's even and press it all around. Okay, so the next part will be the middle layer. So since we're going to add a layer on top of this, I want to cut off the bottom so you'll be able to see this layer on top. Actually, this layer is going to go underneath this one. So let's cut this part off. And what I did, you can use a paper trimmer, but sometimes the little fringes get stuck, so it's easier just to use scissors. So what I do is just pick a point where I'm going to start. Use some long scissors so you could do it all at once, and then just go across to the same spot on the other side, just like that. Okay. And yeah, sorry, I said that this went, that this layer went on top of the middle layer. It doesn't, it goes underneath. But if you're following along, you can see that. All right, so we did that. So now what we're gonna do is add the bottom layer first, which is this rabbit layer. So when you glue it on, just glue it on to this part. Don't glue the fringe parts on, just so you know they can move. You can peel them up a little bit if you want to add some dimension. I add a little bit in the middle where the body is and along the top line. So this one goes, just line up the notches there on the side. See, like that. And then bring it over to the other side and just smooth it down there. And that way the fringe part is still movable. Okay, so we did that. Now we'll take this part that we cut off, and that is going to go right over that. And you'll line up the body, the top of the body right there, and just line it up, you know, so the wings are even as well. And I'm going to do the same thing and just add glue to the very top and to the body part, like that. And then just glue it into place. Or press it into place. Okay, so nice and easy, right? All right, now we're going to add the rickrack. So what I usually do is I just glue it on, and then when it's on, I cut off the edges. So I'm going to do that, just add glue. Actually, I'll just add glue to this part. Just going to do it on the very top, that layer, like that. And then just press this so it covers that edge. And you know, you can use whatever trim you want. If you don't have a rickrack die, you can use actual rickrack. You can use just a strip of paper, whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be anything like this. And then once that is on, then I take my scissors and just cut off the edge, just right alongside the wing, like that. Like that. All right, then we're gonna glue our body together. So I'm gonna take my pink shimmer paper one and glue that onto the gold one. Just like that. And then, did I pop this one up? Nope, I just glued it right on. Okay. You could put it on to a little bit of foam tape or something to pop it up and add some dimension, but I'm just going to do it just like this, just like the one I did before. Right, so add glue to his body. I don't do it to the antenna because they stick up a little bit from the butterfly. And then we'll add him, line it up with the bottom. If your trim goes up a little higher like mine does. And there you go. And then we'll add the embellishments after we put this, after we put the small one together too. But isn't that cute? And how quick did that come together, right? Once you get all the pieces together or die cut, it comes together really quickly. All right, so there's the big one. Let's do the small one. The small one I used all the papers from Bright Easter except for this rickrack trim that I cut out. That comes from the other parkling pad I got. I just wanted like another aqua kind of paper, and I couldn't find one in here that went. So, all right, so this is the small butterfly layer, and let's glue him. This is just a really fun, easy project to put together. And you could add these to any project you're making, mini albums, embellishments, just to have in your stash is nice that you can add a finishing touch to a project. Okay, so there's that. And then let's add the bottom layer, which looks like that. And the same gluing pattern that we did for the bigger one. I know some of the other design team members have added their butterflies to some of the, projects that they made for this month too. So they're just really versatile. Everybody, well, not everybody. A lot of people love butterflies. I know my daughter doesn't. She doesn't like butterflies. She said that you never know where they're going to fly. So I would not give her a butterfly project. But anyway, this is the top layering piece. So we're going to cut this off again like we did to the larger one. So I'm just going to pick a spot on the wing, just like right below the curve is where I do it. And then aim for the same thing on the other side. And then it comes out pretty even if you do it like that. Glue that one on, and you can make yours as tall or short as you would like that layer. Isn't that cute, that chick paper? I thought the chicks were small enough that you'd be able to see them on the butterflies. So yeah, I think it looks really cute. Okay, so there's that. And this rickrack comes from the same die set where the other one comes from. If you want to know what that is, just leave me a comment. I'll let you know. And that'll go just like that. So we'll add some glue. I love projects like this where you can mix and match your different papers and just create something really unique, And these paper pads make it so easy because the papers all coordinate. So just pick one that has like a white background, others that have different color backgrounds, the colors that are used in the in your project, and it'll all look nice together. We're going to trim off the edge of that rickrack. Actually, this one isn't rickrack. This is a smaller die, and this is more just like zigzag trim. Maybe it is rickrack, I don't know. Okay, so there's that. And then for the body, I used a piece of like aqua shimmer paper for the layering piece. And again, I used that gold shimmer paper for the antenna body. So we'll add a little glue to that. I'm sorry, I keep bumping my tripod. I'm kind of like working around it, so you could see why. Okay, so we'll stick that on. Sorry if you can't see that, but just gluing the top part on. Okay, there he is, and we'll glue him on to the wings. And let's shift it a little, so move that over. Okay, isn't that cute? So these are the two we just quickly put together. Very cute, right? All right, so I'm going to get some flowers out, and these are the little sentiments I thought we could add, like chirp to this one and the happy Easter to this one. So I'll get some flowers and stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some things out to embellish our butterflies with, and we'll start with the smaller one. I found this flower that I had made before for another project or project share. So I figured I would use this because the aqua goes with it. It has a little bit of pink in the center, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And then I put a little bit of double-sided tape on the back of the ephemera to add to the butterfly. So I thought we'd probably, there's a little piece of paper there, put the flower on this side and then just kind of make this go across. So let's see, I'll put this on first. I took the paper off. So we're going to put that like right there, just nice and even. And then use some glue for my flower. And then put it so you can read your text like that. And I think this kind of blends in a little bit too much to the background, so I'm going to add some stickles around it. And I also think I probably should have used thicker double-sided tape, but that's okay. So I brought over some frosted lace stickles, and I like this one because it's just like a very white stickles. It doesn't have other color shine to it. When I use stickles, since I don't store them upside down, I like to just give it like a practice squeeze on some paper in case there's some air bubbles. So I'm just going to take my stickles. You guys know how to use stickles, but if not, I'm just going to squeeze it around the edge and just add a thin line around the edge of the tag or ephemera, sentiment, whatever. And then while we're here, I might as well add some to the tips of the petals. And when this dries, it'll be just a nice subtle shine. It's always nice to add a little reflectivity, I guess, to your projects, especially if they're like a light, springy kind of project. And it's got the glitter in there, so cute, right? Now, I'm usually one to inadvertently touch my stickles or Nuvo drops before it dries, so I'm going to put it over there so I won't. And let's move on to the big butterfly. So this is what we created, and I'm going to use these flowers that I just bought at Michael's recently. I took one of each of the colors out, and I went ahead and popped or cut off the little stamen center that was in the middle, because I don't really like those, and I like to customize them. And this is the sentiment we're using on this one, and I have that little piece of double-sided tape, and I just used this like circle, these circle double-sided tape things from Dollar Tree. And what I do is I just use the part that's in between the circles when I don't need a circle part. And I'm gonna double this up because I thought it was pretty like not high enough for the small one. So for the big one, I definitely want it to be higher. So let me do that. I'll be right back. All right, I changed my mind. I'm just going to use like thicker sticky tape. I took the other one off and cut a rectangle piece in half, and we'll put that on the back of the ephemera. Take off the backing. And then that's what it looks like. So I'm just gonna, this one I'm gonna stick on just right at the end of the body. Okay, and then for the flowers, I think what I'm gonna do is add Nuvo drops to the middle of them, and this color is called Carnation Pink. So what I'm gonna do is glue these on first and then add the Nuvo drops, because I don't wanna do the Nuvo drops and then have to wait for them to dry before I glue them on. So I'm just gonna add them now. And I'm just gonna use a little artistic license and just put them wherever. I don't like to overthink these kind of things because I don't think it could really be messed up. It's just so pretty the way it is. So maybe cover up the body a little bit more. Yeah, so I like that. Okay, so let's add Nuvo drops to the center. And just like with the stickles, especially more with Nuvo drops, because I should, but I don't store them upside down. I like to make a test drop on a piece of paper in case there's an air bubble. Okay, and I do have a tutorial on how to use Nuvo drops in my tutorial list if you would like to check that out. But this is what I do. I usually just do one blop, bloop, and then squeeze again, and then take it off. So I always say to myself, bloop, bloop, and then bloop, bloop. And those will settle down a little bit as they dry. And we could add stickles to this too. I think that would be a good idea on the edge of the flowers. So let's get those out again. And then just be careful not to hit your Nuvo drops if you do this. Again, I don't like to overthink it, just highlight it a little bit. Just like that. And that'll look so pretty when it's dry. And then I'm going to add some to the edge. Just keep squeezing, even pressure. Just like that. Don't those look pretty? So yeah, that's how you put these butterflies together, and that's how I embellish them. There are definitely other examples on scrapdivadesigns.com on the product page if you want to check them out and get some more inspiration. But yeah, these are the ones that we made today. I hope that helps anybody who has questions of how I put them together. And of course, you can mix and match the die pieces and just make them in your way as well. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the request on how to make these. I had a lot of fun putting them together again, and now I have a few more in my stash to use on other projects. So thank you for watching once again, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Take care, everybody. Bye.